What if I told you that there are ways for us to remove the stress that we have in our lives? There is a way, and it is really effective, at least for me, after I practice it. And the method is open focus. Before that, I want to talk a little bit about why we feel so stressed in the first place. How does it happen? First off is when we're not in travel mode, when we're in survival mode, what happens is our heart rate increases. It's a state where we are prepared to fight or flight, but it becomes an issue when it is not released. It is deep stored into your body, this energy that you never use it. That's why it can become chronic, and it can cause a lot of diseases when all these things prolong. Simple thing, for example, it can happen when you're driving a car and the car in front of you cut in. So you feel mad about it. That's the stored stress, and when you've never released it, it became an issue. But what we can do about it is to be in the alpha state at least 1 hour per day. So alpha state is state where your brain waves slows down. When we stress, when we analytical, it's really fast, but you want to slow it down. When you're in alpha state, it like gives your brain a vacation to refresh, to take out all the stress, all the trash that you've accumulated and stored inside of your body. But how to be in this alpha state? Is to use open focus. This is the way for us to reduce our stress in our lives, to improve our performance. And open focus is basically the moment you feel the stress about something. And remember that we cannot control our first thought, but we can control the second one. So the moment we feel stressed, we stop it, think about space, open our focus, open our senses. For example, use your senses to notice, pay attention, not to just object in front of you, but the space behind it. The moment you do this, you diffuse your stress level. And also what you can do to go inside of yourself, there is this one method about one eye inside. One eye you look at the world, one eye you look inside of yourself, and imagine yourself not as a solid but a particle that is floating in the vast space. When you do that, over time you will diffuse all your stresses, and it has been something truly amazing for me after I've practiced it. But sometimes I forgot about it, but the moment I get back to it, I can get all the benefits. That's thing that I want to share today, the idea about releasing the stress that we have in our body, in our lives, not storing it, not pushing it deeper into ourselves. Instead, release it using the open focus, so that we in this alpha state, even 1 hour